Alright, so it's been about 4 months since I've been officially on the move, and I was finally able to get my video camera charged up to do a little bit more video diary or whatever you want to call it. A really nice family put me up for a few nights in their barn, and there was some power in there, so I was able to charge up some of my electronics, GPS, a phone that I can't even use, and my video camera, of course. And so I haven't actually eaten for about 3 weeks, so I'm a little starving. But oh man, I'm almost out of water. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna find some water. Gotta conserve that. But I need to get some food in me. I haven't eaten for a while. So on my traveling around, I was able to do some bartering with a few people. I met up with a small farmhouse on the way out in between Redmond and Bend on my move, and I was able to trade some ammo for some milk. This other family, actually the family that I was able to, that put me up in their barn for a few nights, they gave me some flour and a potato and a carrot is all they could spare for me. But I got some flour. I gave them some penicillin that I scrounged up from the abandoned hospital over St. Charles Hospital. That's been abandoned for, well, I don't know, they've probably been out of there for about a month now since the fire. Camp stove. And then I was actually really lucky. I was scrounging around through one of the old grocery stores, and underneath some of the shelving I found some canned clams, which really worked out really nice. And it's ironic, I was just screwing around, found some chopsticks laying around. I don't know, I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for some food. But oh man, it's been a long night. It's cold. I want to build a fire, but I don't know if they've been looking for me for a while, so I don't know if they're going to actually find me or not. So I got to kind of be on the lookout for that. Can't have too much fire going on. Oh, abandoned car on the road was digging around underneath the backboard where the spare tire was, and there was a bottle of this heat. So I got some alcohol, so I'm able to actually use my stove now, which is pretty bitchin'. So let's get some grub going, man. Get some grub going. I'm starving. It was actually, the stove that I had was gas, and the gas was taking up too much space, so I dug around through some dumpsters and stuff and fashioned myself one of these penny stoves. They just run off of alcohol, and I got lucky and found this alcohol. So you just basically fill this puppy up. Just gotta fill it up. See if it drains. Yep, she's gonna drain. Put the penny in there. Get the alcohol away so I don't end up blowing myself up. And thank you to Yankee 4, I'll be able to actually light this thing correctly. There she's going. Make sure the penny's over there. Was able to make a little makeshift stand for my pot out of this old coat hanger. Just gotta let that get going. Alright, got my stove going. Put this on there. Put the milk in there. Milk going. Then actually what's really cool is I was scrounging around an old hardware store and found this multi-tool card thing called a Hawk, or it says Hawk on it, and it's actually got a can opener on it, so I'll be able to actually open these clams up that I got. Alright, so I got that can open. The can opener is a little rough, but whatever. Be careful not to cut yourself. I'm just going to throw the clam juice in here and the clams. Make sure everything's out. That's good. So put the clams in there. And then take these potato and carrots. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten forever, guys. Cut up the potato. So we got the potato in there. Then what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of flour. Just a little bit of flour. Then you use these chopsticks I found. I can use them as a beater. Got some garlic mix, a little bit of salt, and I got some pepper. Let that cook for a little bit. Alright, so we got a slow boil going right now, or a little, maybe a fast boil, but we're cooking now. Oh, we're gonna boil over. Woo! Just like a regular burner. Boiled over. That's alright. Alright, this Alright, so this stuff's done, is about as done as it's gonna get. My stove's burning out, so I'm gonna go ahead and chow down. The vegetables aren't cooked all the way, but they're woo hot, man. Oh man, it tastes good though. It tastes good with the garlic and the pepper. Kind of half-assed, on the run clam chowder. Let me eat my food and pack up my. We'll kind of cover some stuff here. Get right back to you after I eat. Alright. Well, the wind's picked up and it's starting to drizzle, so I'm going to have to sit there and figure out where I'm going to crash for the night, or find some shelter of some sort. Oh man, it's going to be a cold night. I'm still stuck in the Central Oregon area, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I heard that I heard that Texas is definitely built up, like actually seceded from the government, and has been able to hold out the feds out, and that's pretty much a independent state. There's some militias and stuff over there that are definitely keeping this chaos at bay. I don't know if I can make it there on foot. I don't got a car anymore, but I'm thinking that's where I'm gonna head. It's best safe to travel at night, I'm assuming, and luckily it's just the beginning of February again. So it's still, we got a little bit of winter left, but it's not too cold. I might be able to make it through Idaho and down south through that direction. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that there's some pockets of resistance throughout the area and able to help me out. If not, this is gonna be a tough journey. Well, I'm gonna shut this off. I gotta conserve battery life on the camera. I'm not sure when the next time I'm gonna find some nice folks that are gonna put me up, give me a little bit of power and some food and shelter and whatnot. Wish me luck, guys. Whew, man, that was a rough one. Oh, back to reality. Back to reality. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was attempting to make a new toy, and I made some penny stoves. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with penny stoves, but they're basically a stove made out of pop can bottoms. And I've been making little pot stands. I don't know if you saw how the pot stands worked when I was making my outdoor clam chowder, but I basically made that, and then I have a new little doodad that I've been using is this little Hawk card multi-tool thing, and it's got a can opener which I use to open up the can of clams, and it's obviously got a handy dandy little holder bob so you don't cut yourself, because it does have a knife side. It's not super, well, I guess it is pretty sharp. It just cut my finger. Not too bad, because I'm smart enough not to do anything crazy, but yeah, it's sharp, and it's got a little saw edge and some other stuff. And this little puppy, basically, it's got a can opener, a knife edge screwdriver, ruler, cap opener, 4-position wrench for various size nuts and bolt heads, butterfly wrench, saw blade, direction, ancillary indication, ancillary, I don't know what that means. I guess maybe it's an angle finder, 2-position wrench, and a lanyard hole for keyring hole, which I don't really want to put this on my keyring. And it's got a little, each of these are numbered on this card, and then it tells you exactly where it's at. So, for my contest, just about the contest, I am going to make a couple penny stoves that I'm going to give away to some guys. And I have 2 of these that I'm going to give away. So there's some more prizes for my little contest. But I'm beat. I'm tired. I've been walking, been working. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, don't forget about my contest. Hope you enjoyed my little camp stove cookery wannabe government failing video. Alright, guys. Trevor with High Desert Tactical. If you can pack it. Like I did with an AR-15 today in my backyard. Or always be prepared. Or both. Or pick something extra. Alright. Take care, guys.